Well, hello and welcome to a Schoology tutorial for parents. Over the past several years, I've had several parents ask me, once I give them the code to access their students' accounts, what exactly do they have to do to complete that process in signing up for their Schoology account? So today, I'd like to show you how to do that. From the main page here on Schoology.com, you'll see a couple of options up here in the top bar. One of them being here, sign up. And of course, when you hover over that, that brings up instructor, student, and parent, the smaller kind of grayed out button here. So you'll click on parent, and that'll bring up this menu that'll ask you to insert the access code that your teacher has provided you for your student. Now, you only need one access code that'll connect you to your student's account. So you don't need a code for each course that the student is taking a part of. You just need the one code, and that'll help them, that'll connect you to everything that they're connected to also. So you will insert your access code. Once you enter the access code, it'll bring you to this menu here. So you simply have to fill out the forms here, first name, last name, email, password, confirm password, and make sure you click this last box when you do, and then all you have to do is click register when you're done, and it'll take you to your student's account. When you complete the sign-in, you'll be taken to this page, and you'll notice there's really nothing here. There's nothing going on. Schoology itself may provide some tutorials, buttons for you to click on that'll show you around. You can just click through those and go through, but it'll end up with you coming up here and clicking on this drop-down menu here, where you can select your student's name that you've been attached to. And you click that, and that'll bring you to this main page here, where you'll see two things at the top: student activity and enrollments. And now, student activity is going to be the course updates from any of the classes or groups that your student is enrolled in. And so those will be announcements or other messages that the administrators or even other classmates are trying to share with you as a parent or even the student. And you can just kind of get a good feel for what's going on there. Now, the enrollments button, if you click that one, will give you a brief overview of each of the courses your student is currently enrolled in, as well as a quick glance at the grades that they've got in those courses. If the teacher is taking attendance in Schoology, you'll be able to see that number here as well. For a broader breakdown of the grades, of recent grades, excuse me, you'll see those options up here in the top right corner. So you can check on recent assignments, tests, quizzes, discussions, and again, attendance if they are taking attendance. You also notice an overdue menu here that will show any assignments, tests, quizzes, or discussions, anything really that your student has not yet submitted for which the due date is past. So you can check on those real quick and really get a heads up for what's going on there. Next up, over here in the top menu, you'll see home, courses, and groups. So this is where you can see any of the courses that your student is enrolled in, as well as any groups if they're enrolled in a group. So to give you an idea of what that looks like, we'll click on one here. All right, and from here on the main page, you can see any of the resources, assignments, anything at all that the student has access to in that course, organized into various folders, however the teacher's got it organized. And so that will allow you to, you can have those conversations with your student and what they're working on, what they're doing, and you can really get a good sense of what the classroom looks like. I think another thing that's very important about checking the course pages here is you can see the number of admins and which admins are in charge of the course. So say you have an issue or you're curious about something or you have questions and you want to talk to some of the administrators for the course or the teacher, you can come here and you can see which teachers are responsible for the course. And then if you click this envelope here, you can send a message quickly to all of the administrators for the course if you really need to get a hold of someone to answer your question. It's a pretty good way to make that happen. Also right here, you'll see the upcoming menu. If there are assignments with due dates looming in the distance, you'll see those populate in this menu. So anything that's coming up, of course, that you're interested about or need to know. All right, next let's take a look at our drop-down menu here. From here, you can switch back and forth between your parent account, your student account. You can even add, if you have more than one child, you can add other children accounts here by clicking this button and entering their access code as well. You can go straight to the school that you're associated with, their homepage, to see what their updates are, any of that sort of thing. You can also set your settings for notifications and account settings. So first, I think you should definitely click on the notifications one and go here and see that Schoology will automatically send you a weekly report on your student's progress, depending on how you set this out. You can do this daily, you can do this weekly. You can turn that on and off. You can even set what time you want the email to go out and what date you want it to come on. And I think this is very important here. The overdue submission email. If you turn this on, Schoology is automatically going to let you know when your student did not submit an assignment on time. I think that's very useful for both you and the student. If you check over here with account settings, you can set, of course, your preferred first name. You can set primary emails and set your time zone. Schoology usually does a good job of doing that automatically. And if you need to change your password or link other accounts, all that stuff is there. But for the most part, anything in account settings, once you set everything up the right way, it should be fine for you to just leave alone. All right, well, that appears to be everything. I hope that gives you a good foundation of understanding for how to use Schoology to help you understand better what your student is doing in school, and as well as help you reinforce your students' positive behaviors and helping make sure that they do find success while they are in school. Good luck.